Welcome back. I'm going to show my blue piano. I've closed it up for this video to show you what it actually looks like with it all together. Because I do take it apart for recording so you can see the hammers and stuff. I will take it apart and show you the inside in a moment. Let's play all the keys. This top one here doesn't work. It's alright, I don't use that one. It's never worked. And also the tuning pins were loose on that one. There is a few problems with some of the dampers. Here's the free pedals. This is the sustain one. This is a soft pedal. My soft pedal, you know, the soft pedal shifts the hammers close to the strings, so what I've done is I've actually modified it. I'll show you in a moment. But it will make the piano a bit softer. I'll show you how it works in a moment when I open it up for you guys. As you can see, I've painted the piano. It says Jeep on it. The brand of this piano is Campbell. It's very dusty on the floorboard because it is. I added this music rack because a lot of the music racks. Let's show you this piano real quick. This short, really short like this. This one is being restored. I need to put a key top back on there. But this key on this one is coming glued. My middle pedal though is disconnected. I don't use it. It was not working anyway. The felt that made it quieter was eating away. It was ripped in this area of the piano. Like these notes here would never be as quiet as the rest, and the top one up here was never mute. Actually, this one here, when it did work, but it was always out of tune. It always didn't mute. But let's open it up and show you the internal part. I have this on top to stop this lid from sticking together, because it does stick together. Let's put this up on top of here so I can close my floorboard. It is quite dusty over here. Just these two latches. There is a light on the inside of this piano, but I can't really show it because I can't really plug it in. I'm going to put the camera down for a moment. So here it is opened up. This is what my action looks like. I'm going to show you what the middle pedal does. So this shifts this around closer. So what I've noticed is a lot of pianos, let's show you with this one real quick, it's not modified, is when you push, here's what, you feel a lot of play with the hammers. When you push it, you can feel the hammers going up a little bit. When you push the pedal down, you can, as you can see, some of the keys move a slight bit. You can make them go down a little bit without even making any noise. But this one, what I did is I used the bridle straps and I just made them shift the action closer, and also moved the keys. The keys go down a little bit so that always the jack, which is in there, always is touching the hammer butt. So it's like this. As you can see, it's missing a few strings. This note here doesn't work. Also, it gets stuck between the string. As you can see, this here is a little colored, and I have stained the wood. As you can see, a few of my bridle straps have been replaced. This piano is from 1985. It's from 1985, this one. There is a light behind my action. It was really hard to get that behind there. It's actually modified this light. So if you can see, it's a LED bulb that I took the cover off of. As you can see, these two bolts are not in the action. The reason why is if I do have to get to that light, maybe the bulb decides it's had it and it breaks or something, I can take my action out to change the bulb. To turn that light on, most of the time. It's plugged in down here if I can get this panel open. Might need 2 hands for this. But if you go down here, there's my switch. Just sits on the inside of the piano. It's just to stop the knee board from hitting it. As you can see, my logo is taped up on the inside too. This is where the serial number is. The serial number is right there as well. If you want to, you can search up the serial number, but I don't see the point because the year number is actually standing on the end of the piano down there. A few of my bridle straps have been replaced because a few of them were broken. I think I already said that. This one here I haven't replaced though. I tried replacing it and it just didn't work. This note here has a really big problem and it's also missing a string. This key top down here is starting to lift off. But the back of the piano is where the soundboard is. No mics on this piano. I don't use mics. These are the colors. This is color coded to the... This color here, the dark purple, is the white keys. And this one here is the black keys. This piano is tuned quite regularly. This here, you can lift up this lid and stick this under here. Looks more better with the covers on. I added this. Also has a shorter prop. So if you wanted to keep it a little quieter, you can lower this, and what I will do is lower that and I'll shut this lid, but it will still be a slight bit open. Let me put the camera down for a moment. Wait. Here's a side. As you can see, this had to be refinished. I am going to fix that. The lamination is actually kind of starting to come off this side, as you can see. This side hasn't really lifted, but I will probably fix that. It would probably be good to actually refinish this entire piano, but I tuned this piano myself. I have a homemade tuning wrench. Tuning wrench, it doesn't fit this piano, as you can see. The inside of this one, I will show you this piano in another video. I will show you this piano in another video. This one I use for TikToks, so let's put this piano back together. Yeah, as you can see, there's nothing in where the middle pedal would be. That's where it would sit on, with that bit of felt is that it's actually supposed to be underneath this key, but it's not under there now. And there was a screw at that end, but I took that off and there was a pin that went down. This is nailed, so it looks like it's up, because I don't like it when something is not like all the other parts that are the same. I don't want to have one pedal that's down or one key that's down, so I do have to fix sticking keys quite regularly, because sometimes this gets stuck and these actually go down when you start the action. My hammers are really deeply grooved. A few of my dampers are not really functioning much anymore. That's because this piano has been played a lot since I bought it. I bought this piano back in 2020. Had it inside the house for a while. It wasn't painted. I painted it. It got awfully out of tune. If you've seen some of the videos of this piano being awfully out of tune. There's one string here that's not wounded on properly, as you can see. Probably replaced it at some stage and someone probably didn't wound it on properly. There's a few strings around here that I didn't want. I put some in it, redid all these bass strings. A few of them not wounded on properly, but This one here is actually tied. I have to be careful when tuning this one that it doesn't break. Let's pop it back together. Let's close the lid. Sometimes I will play it with just this off, and I won't take this off, and I'll just flap this lid shut like that, and just have the hammers exposed and turn on the light. Usually when it's over there, I usually do it sometimes at night. But when I'm playing it like late, really late, I do use the soft pedal to dampen it a little bit. Because I don't have my middle pedal anymore, so I don't even use the middle pedal. Never ever used it. I have used it once, back when the piano was in the house, to keep it a little quieter, because of course I wouldn't want to annoy my family, so I would use this middle pedal when it worked, but the felt was wearing out, so it wasn't really functioning properly anymore. Right, thanks for watching. I will do the video on this piano next.